Hey, Hornet readers, Miss Harrison here to talk about another great book. This one is Barbara Dee's Maybe He Just Likes You. You might have read some of her other books. We have them in the library. There is one that we have called Halfway Normal, and then another one, Everything I Know About You. Those have been really popular, and this is her newest book. This is a great book for middle school. I would say probably sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. And in this book, our main character, Mila, has a great group of friends that she hangs out with. Life is pretty good. Her mom is struggling a little bit with trying to find the perfect job, and so they're struggling a little bit there. But overall, things in her life are going pretty well. And then she has this tight knit group of friends, and there's another group of friends at her school that are all boys that play basketball together, and they're sort of known to hang out. And one day, one of them comes up and sort of says hi to her, and it's really awkward and weird. And one of them hugs her at one point, and she just starts to feel like something is going on. And why are they paying attention to her? And why are they doing this? And when she talks to her friends about it, one of her friends is just like, well, they probably like you. So isn't that great? Like, he must have a crush on you. And that makes her feel really uncomfortable too. She doesn't like that very much because she doesn't really feel that way about him. And if he does like her, this is a strange way for him to sort of tell her that. Some of her other friends are kind of concerned with her as well. They think it's very strange and she should feel uncomfortable. And it kind of just gets worse as things go on. So much so that she tries to avoid that group of boys. And she feels not only uncomfortable but really unsafe when she is alone with them, and things start to get a little bit worse. She doesn't really want to tell her mom because she doesn't want to worry her mom, and when she tries to talk to her friends about it, some of them are supportive, others are not, and so she really doesn't know what to do. And so what she finally does do starts a whole chain of events. And what I love about this book is it not only gives you how she feels about how this is all going on, and what her reaction is and how uncomfortable it makes her, but we also get the group of boys and we get to see what they were thinking and what's going on with them and why are they doing this and do they think it's a big deal. And they get to hear her side and she gets to hear their side, and that makes a big difference in how they then learn that the other person feels about it and what that they should do about that, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm trying not to give too much away because it's such a great book. You need to go ahead and read it. I love this book a lot because it's taking on the subject of not just friendship, but like what happens when maybe someone sort of crosses a line and you don't feel comfortable. It's sort of the beginning conversations about consent and is it okay for you to go and hug somebody when you're starting to get into middle school? Is it okay for you to do things? Are you making them feel uncomfortable? And should you ask those questions? So I love this because it's a middle grade book and it's talking about all those things that we need to be talking about. But because we're seeing it in a story, we're getting to see what the characters feel like. And that makes it very real and it makes it very understandable, like, especially from Mila's point of view, of how she feels about the whole thing. So I thought it was a fantastic book. I love the way that it all came together at the end and the lessons that we as a reader learn about how we treat other people. And so I think everybody should go and read it. It's great. Maybe he just likes you.